Hello YouTube, here we are again. As I promised, this is a collection video. I'll be starting with my PS1 collection, like I said, because I don't think it'll take too long actually. It will take more than one video, but yeah, it's nice and compact and it's sort of streamlined. So what I'll be doing, I'll be starting with the games that are sort of less important to me, and then building up to the end. So if you want to see all the good stuff, you have to hang around till the end. Sorry. Like it's mostly RPGs. It's funny really, I've noticed that a lot of the ones that, a lot of the games that aren't quite as important to me, I seem to have played more than the others. Because all the RPGs is just by their nature, they require a huge time investment, and sometimes it's daunting even making the decision to start again. You know, it's a big decision to say pick up Final Fantasy VII and sort of start it again, because you know what you've got ahead of you. So I suppose it's the other games that aren't RPGs, or they're easier to pick up and just sort of whack in and have a go. So I seem to have played more, but yeah, right. Here we go. I'll start. Got all down there in a little pile, or 4 little piles. I'll start, with Tomb Raider 3. This is one of my more recent purchases. I got just before Christmas. It came with the old GBA and that Tweety's High Flying Adventure, or whatever it's called. Because I bought this in 99p, and also it's in really good nick. But actually, since then, I've swapped the case for the old Vandal Hearts case. So Vandal Hearts has now got the case that this came in, because it's all sort of bashed up. So that's what I do really. All the games that aren't quite as important to me, I swap out. So this one, these first few were all pretty bashed up, and they'll probably keep getting more and more bashed up as I sort of take the parts and sort of add them to the ones that add them to the ones that are more important. Not played it yet. I did have the original Tomb Raider. Was one of the first games that I got with my PS1. I got it back in '97, and I got Tomb Raider, the original Tomb Raider, Destruction Derby 2, and Star Gladiator. And those are the first 3 games that I got with it. And I really enjoyed the original Tomb Raider, and I got quite a way through it and had a game save on my memory card until my cousin, who was about, he was pretty young at the time, about 6 or 7 or something, and I just, on the way back from university, I took my PlayStation round to their house because it was Christmas, and somehow he ended up wiping my memory card, and I've not been back to Tomb Raider since. It's just this is the time investment. It's just can't be asked. I don't know how he did it, but he did. But Tomb Raider 3, 99p. Not played it, so I can't really give you an opinion. Colony Wars Red Sun. I think I had the original Colony Wars and traded it. This one again, sort of like bashed up, missing hinges and things. I really like the idea of these games, but I never feel like I have full control over the ship, and I end up getting lost, and there's sort of flying in the wrong direction. And it's sort of like, I get lost. I don't know how I'm supposed to go up, down, sort of forward or back or whatever. And also there are certain types of tasks that you have to perform in games like this that I just can't be arsed with. They're like spinning plates. yeah. What are they? Oh shit! What do they call them? Where you have to escort. That's it. You have to escort things. And I just can't be arsed because the AI is sort of like the friendly AI is shit. And so it's up to you, and you're basically sort of plugging gaps because all your allies don't know what they're doing. You're just sort of flying around. But this is a blinding game, and I really like the opening title sequence. But what I've played, I really enjoy, and I like the fact that there's a lot of ships you can get. I mean, all the Collingwood's games are really good. I think this is. I don't know where this stands in the series. This is the last one in the series. I've had it for a good few years, but not really played it that much. But here's a funny one. There's a funny story behind this. My ex-girlfriend, her new boyfriend at the time, worked. He's a graphic designer working for. He was designing something to do with memory cards for PlayStations. So he got given all these sort of games to sample, and this is one of them. Wu-Tang Taste of the Pain. I got this when I was in the last year at university, back in 2000, and I got it at the same time as I had Tekken 3. And we always used to sit in our little lounge in our house on our little 14-inch telly, and because I had a multi-tap as well, you can play 4 players on this, and it's not the best game to be honest, by any stretch of the imagination, but I like how it sort of attempts to recreate the sort of feel of the old really cheesy kung fu films. That sort of the rhythms and the sounds and things, and the sort of the choppy sort of it recreates them really well. To be honest, I've played this more than I played Tekken 3. My mate loved Tekken 3, and he was really good at the guy who did capoeira, the Jamaican guy, or was he Brazilian? And he'd play it like drunk, sort of like with his eyes closed, just sort of basically do that. And he's really good at it, and he could sort of, But I preferred this. That's probably sacrilege saying you prefer this, but I did. And it's got the older Mortal Kombat finishing moves, and I can never pull them off. But I still enjoyed it. And you can't complain about a game that lets you play as Old Dirty Bastard, can you? Or Ghostface Killer. But it's got quite not too bad hip hop soundtrack as well. One thing is that the character models are pretty small, and also they do tend to reuse them. The character models. So the enemies do tend to look sort of like one of just a few variations. And it's a weird one. This is probably one of my rarest games. Blaze and Blade. I can remember buying this. I bought this in Electronics Boutique in Southampton. Back again, this is a sort of a university purchase, and it's a £5. Pardon me. Sorry. It was a £5. Pre-owned. I looked at the back. I went, oh wow, RPG. Action RPG, 4 players. Can't go wrong. What's that? I suppose it would be a precursor to Four Swords or Crystal Chronicles. But by Funsoft. I thought it was by Funsoft. I'm not sure I know any of their other work, to be honest. And to be honest, it's a pile of steaming shit. It's a bit of a stinker. It's just it's not really that early in a PlayStation game, but it looks like they're still getting used to the technology. I suppose that squeezing 4 players in is just too difficult a job, and it looks rotten and looks like an RPG, but and it's rare. Yeah, it's rare, but no one plays it. No one wants it. It's not worth anything. It has rarity value, but yeah. I'm already over 10 minutes, so come back for part 2 in about a few minutes. Right, see you later.